All right, ladies and gentlemen, finally, our next speaker has traveled the world speaking to large and small audiences alike. On the weekends, he can be found driving buses in New Jersey to earn extra income. But most of the time, he can be seen vacationing around the world without his wife and family. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to Crown Master Jason Shim.
Wow, what an introduce. Thank you very much, Scott. That was so funny. Yeah, I want to travel the world with my wife next time. Hopefully without my kids. Anyway, thank you very much for introducing me. Good to see you, everyone. It's been a while, right? I finally came back from Korea to US, my home, with my wife now. And with my headaches, 4 headaches, you know what I'm talking about. And finally, I'm home, and I feel like I'm a crown master, and I feel really great. I was traveling to Korea, and saw a lot of people, met a lot of people, my friends, my high school friends, my college friends, and my relatives, my brother, my sister, my parents. I met a lot of people. And the first impression I got from Korea was, a lot of people still don't know about Atomy. And they are still struggling somewhere, trying to fix their problem, right? And what is the biggest problem they have? Financial problem. I was gonna ask my friends, what is your plan B, right? And they don't have plan B. And my biggest question is, it's from Benjamin Franklin. If you fail to plan, actually you are planning failure. Before I met Atomy, do you know what I was doing for living? I was delivering garment from a dry cleaners. How much can I make? I was able to make not much. I was barely making ends meet, and supporting 4 children by delivering garments from the dry cleaners was really, really tough. And I didn't know what to do for my future. I was living day by day, trying to fix my day, and couldn't do very well every day. And how could I think about my future, right? So I didn't have any plan for my life. I was just living day by day. That's why I ended up living like that shit, So make a plan. This is my main idea. If you don't have a plan, you are planning failure, right? So why Atomy? Why Atomy? I asked people before for those people who come earlier. I'm gonna keep doing it next time. If you come earlier, we can talk, free talk, okay? Why Atomy? Because consuming becomes investment in Atomy. What is your usually what is your regular thought about investing? Let's say you want to invest in stock. Would you invest in stock with money that you have to borrow from bank? Or would you invest on stock with the money that you have already as extra money, right? You have to invest into stock with extra money, something that you can just forget about it, right? But how much can you buy with that money? I have more than $15,000 of stock for fun. I've been doing it for 3 years. I started with the $5 a month 3 years ago, and I keep adding more and more. Now I'm investing like not much, but so far I got $15,000 stock. You know how much dividends I'm getting every month? Not more than $10. Not more than $10. It took me 3 years investing in stock, my residual income from this stock is less than $10, right? So would you invest on the stock trying to make a $10 a month, or would you invest on Atomy? You know, you have to invest on stock with something that you have extra money. But Atomy is something you don't have to spare the money. You are investing already if you use Atomy products. You don't have to spend extra money, right? Atomy is the ultimate business opportunity that you don't have to invest actually the big capital. You don't have to risk anything either, because you're not investing actual money. You just keep buying the stuff that you love to buy, love to use, and that becomes investment like this. So instead of investing on stock, I want you to invest on Atomy. For example, why don't you start using Atomy products, right? As a consumer, you can start as a consumer. Becoming a member doesn't cost you any money, right? Free membership, no monthly requirement, no annual fee. I just happen to know we have a attendee today, Maggie Holly. She's been doing network marketing for 50 years, 50 years. I don't know is there any other network marketing like Atomy? No joining fee, no annual fee, no monthly requirement, no website fee, no fee whatsoever, right? First ever network marketing company. Atomy gives you the opportunity to become a member for free, and you could use Atomy products. Amazing. You know, I'm gonna share one product today. This is available in the Edgy Mall. This is for good night sleep. I don't know how to call it in English, but you could see the picture. This is for good night sleep. You know, I usually have like a Samsung watch tells me my sleep number, and usually I get only like a 10 minutes or 12 minutes of deep sleep overnight. But before you go to sleep, take one pill of this before you go to sleep, and then you could go deep sleep. This morning I opened my eyes 5:30 a.m. Usually I open my eyes 6:30 a.m. and I opened my eyes 5:30 a.m. and I was wondering what happened. And I saw my watch. I was wearing my watch over the night. I usually do. And I checked the sleep number. 40 minutes of deep sleep. Usually I get only 12 minutes or 13 minutes at most. Sometimes I get 3 minutes, 4 minutes of deep sleep. Last night I got 40 minutes of deep sleep. Gives me really, really good morning. So, you know, just like that, we have a wonderful product. Last time I shared about the fine enzyme, right? As you get older, you have less power to digest food, right? So as you get older, you feel, you know, some uncomfortable stomach. You feel like you have a lot of food not digesting, gives you uncomfortable. That uncomfortableness will make you older. So as you get older and older, you have to chew a lot. You have to eat small amount. But if you take one sachet of the fine enzyme, that will give you same effect that you chew a lot and you ate small amount. Okay, so it's gonna help you a lot by just switching your product to Atomy. And you're not spending the money on the hospital. You're not spending the money on a stock. You're not spending the money on a medical bill. But if you spend your money on Atomy, it'll keep you healthy and more beautiful, younger, like Pavishi. You know, I'm pretty sure God made a deal with you too. Yeah. Using Atomy products will give you a lot of benefit. But would you just stay as a consumer only? Or would you take a look at Atomy as a business? The opportunity, right? To succeed, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do at conclusions, which means I want you to start looking at this opportunity. And if you think it's kind of okay, not sure if I could be successful or not, then just jump in. Jump in. The opportunity that you are looking at now is top intelligence. How do I say? This is a top quality information. It's like a top secret. You know, if you go out there, talk to people, and they're gonna say, isn't it pyramid scheme or something? And don't you see people like that, right? Or is your family member trying to stop you doing network marketing? If you see people around you like that, that means Atomy is still top quality information. It's not common information anymore yet. People don't know yet. That means you have the power of the information. You have the power with the information that you could give away. 13 years ago, 12 years ago, when I started, nobody knew. And I said, after I listened to the presentation, it's gonna be spread anyway. Just like the water flows from the top to the bottom, it's gonna spread to the whole world. Then why don't I take the job and spread it to the United States? I started doing it. And many people says, hey, Jason, it's an evil thing, don't do it. That's one of my church members. He said, that's an evil thing. Why you keep on trying to do network marketing? That's an evil thing. I said, I didn't tell him anything at that moment, but I said, you don't know anything about Atomy. I'll prove it. I keep on working. And one of my friends says, hey, Jason, if you talk to me about Atomy one more time, I'm gonna erase your phone number. And I said to myself, you don't know anything about Atomy yet. Because I saw the value of Atomy. I know Atomy. You don't know yet. It's like a top secret. It's a secret. I want to tell you, but you are not ready to listen to this secret. If you know this secret, your life will be changed, but you are not ready yet. I've been telling people, and one of my relatives says, Jason, our family doesn't want to talk to you anymore. Stop visiting us. I said, no problem. You don't know anything about Atomy yet. You're not ready to hear about this secret. I keep on telling people. Finally, some people took the secret and they understood about Atomy and they started using the product and they started coming to our meeting. Now we have a Zoom meeting from all over the world. We have a Philippines, Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia, I don't know. Many parts of the world is coming to our Zoom meeting, trying to figure out what is the secret. Still, if you go out there, talk to people, they don't want to hear you. That means this still has a lot of value. If everyone knows about Atomy, it has less value, right? And then it's gonna be harder and harder. But now it's like a top secret, top quality information. You know it. They're not ready to listen, but there's the opportunity, right? If everyone knows, there's no opportunity anymore, right? But Atomy is the opportunity for only those people who wants to listen to this top secret. That could change your life. So how to be successful in Atomy? Well, listen to the secret, right? Atomy. First of all, like most people says, dream big. You know, what is your dream? In my case, I had a dream. you know, I confess you many times already. 3 years ago, I finally got my green card after 23 years of illegal residence in US. 23 years without right paper. You know how hard it is. If you don't know about this, you don't know. It was pretty difficult to live like that. Every time I see police, my heart pumping so hard. Every now and then I have to pay a lot of money just to get the driver license. Not through the regular way, but special way. Cost me thousands of dollars. I have to save the money for years to pay the agent just to get the driver license. Me and my wife. That means times two, thousands of dollars. All the money we save for the years, we have to pay to just get the license. We cannot get any benefit from the government except for the food stamp. I was able to get the food stamp because I was so short of money, and we have to get the food stamp to just survive. During the time, many nights I cry so hard because, you know, because I miss my country, especially my mother, because she can never see me again in person. That at the time there was no Zoom meeting, only telephone, right? And that was my dream. I was so bad, you know. I in my every night when I go to sleep, every dream I dream, I was flying to Korea. I was meeting my mother. That was my dream. It would be so nice if I could go visit Korea and meet my mother. So when I came to Atomy, they asked me to write down my life scenario, right? See, our chairman Hangil Park said, write down something you really, really want to do. And that was my wish, that I want to go to Korea and see my parents. And I wrote it down. 2010, I wrote it down like this. 10 years later, in 2020, I'm gonna get my green card and go to Korea and get married again with my wife, because my parents couldn't come to our wedding. We have a very small wedding. We didn't go any wedding, what is that? Honeymoon? How do you call it? You go to a vacation after you get married. We didn't go, we couldn't go. We just got a small wedding, but no one could come. So that was my wish. I want to have another wedding in front of my parents. I wrote it down. At the time, I had no idea how I could fix my residency. But you know, God is good. 2019, January, I got my green card after 23 years. And I was able to go to Korea May at that time, at that year, 2019. Wishes came true through Atomy, right? At that time, I didn't know, you know, my wish just came true 1 year earlier. But you know, think one more time. I wrote it down 2020, but it happened in 2019. What if I got my residency in 2020? I couldn't go. I couldn't still go to Korea because of the pandemic. God had a plan for me. Hey, Jason, you're gonna go 1 year earlier. I'm gonna send you because there will be a pandemic. So anyway, write down your dream. Write it down. Write down your life scenario. For me, it came true. I have a lot more wishes that I'm still writing down, right? I want you to write that down too. And make a plan. You know, it's never too much stress, too much pressure to stress about the importance of making plan. Like Benjamin Franklin said, if you don't have a plan, that means you are planning a failure. I was asking the people earlier on this room, what is your plan? When is your plan to become a next mastership? Right? What is your plan, action plan? If you don't have a plan, you will end up as a failure. There is no success. You have to make a plan. Make a plan with a long-term, mid-term, short-term, and make a plan with your sponsors and with your partners. It has to have a group plan. Without the group plan, Atomy is not easy. You have to coordinate, cooperate. No one can be successful alone. We have to cooperate. We have to help each other. We have to become a team, one team. If you don't become a team, hey, I don't like him. I don't like her. I don't like that sponsor. I don't like that partner. I don't want to talk to him. I'm sorry, if you are like that, try to figure out how to make a harmony again. Because with that status, if you stay like that, it'll be really, really hard. We have to figure out how to cooperate together, right? And then make a plan together, and then make an action list. Third thing is, you have to pay the price, right? You have two choices. You pay the price now, or you have to pay the price later. Which one will be better? You don't want to pay the price now, right? Usually people don't want to pay the price now. They want to do it later. Stop. My children, they never do the homework and do the video game. They always do the video game first, and then they try to do the homework almost at the midnight. And they struggle so hard. 1 o'clock in the morning, they're still trying to do the homework. In the morning, they cannot get up. They cannot go to school. They are always late. And we are always telling them, hey, finish the homework and then play. Finish the homework and then play. But they never do it. I don't know why. But honestly, I was like that too. But don't ever do it in Atomy. Try to do your homework first. Pay the price first, because the price becomes greater as time passes by. Inflation, right? 10 years ago, $10,000 is not $10,000 now, right? Different. The price that you have to pay is getting bigger and bigger and bigger if you want to pay price later. So pay the price now. You will have a lot of, and expect that you have a lot of challenges, obstacles, like, denials from people. If you get denial from people, enjoy it, because that's the opportunity. Difficulty gives you opportunity. There's old saying, how do you say this? Adversity makes man, but prosperity makes monsters, right? So if you have difficulties, if you have obstacles, if you have challenges, that will make you stronger and stronger. If you overcome, if you're willing to pay the price to overcome it, you get better and better. So be willing to pay the price and go all the way. Many people say, oh, I'm done. I'll be so happy with the $2,000 a month. I know $2,000 a month as a residual income is a great income, because you're going to get that for your lifetime. In Atomy, once you get there, it's not easy to lose it. It's so difficult to lose it. Why? Because consumers are buying it. They love it. So once you start making $2,000 a month, probably you will be making that forever. But would you stop there? Would you be satisfied there? If you are satisfied with that position, how about your partners? Who's gonna help your partners? You know, we are in the win-win team business. If you want to be successful, your partner has to be successful first. Then you will be successful. If you are satisfied with your income and not moving forward, then you are actually killing your partners. So don't think about getting satisfied. Leaders never get satisfied. Leaders always find a way to move forward, right? Become a leader and keep moving forward. What is your goal? What is your goal? Royal Master? Star Master? That'd be awesome. Royal Master is awesome. But is that your goal? I want you to have a goal to become Imperial Master. Imperial Master is the goal. You know, that's my goal too. I'll be working so hard another 3 years and I want to become an Imperial Master. I really, really want to become an Imperial Master in 3 years. So I want to work really, really hard. I'll be traveling more all over the world. I'll be meeting more people. I'll be working harder and harder until I become an Imperial Master. And then I want to enjoy my life. You know, I want to learn golf. How many people love to play golf? I love to learn golf, but I'm not doing it yet. Why? Because I want to pay the price now and enjoy later, right? And I want to set the example, just like the other leaders, all the Imperial Masters, right? Look at them. They have a wonderful life now. I want to pay my price and I'll become an Imperial Master and enjoy my life. All the journey becoming Imperial Master becomes the milestone for my partners. They'll follow my footsteps. So I want to make a right footsteps for my partners. And you want to make a right footsteps for your partners too, so that your partner can follow you. You become the example, right? And also try to be different. If people says, hey, that's not good idea, then that might be a good idea, actually. If everybody says that's not a good idea, then that's a unique idea. If people says network marketing is bad, then network marketing is the answer. If people said Atomy is not working, then Atomy must be working. Don't follow common sense. Why? Because people who follow the common sense will live like most of the people. They're not gonna live a successful life. If you want to be successful, try to be different. Try to do something that people don't want to do. You know, usually people don't want to talk to stranger. Then talk to stranger. Usually people don't want to get up early. Then get up earlier. Usually people don't want to write down, take a note. Then take a note. Do something that people don't want to do, okay? And be positive. You will be successful. Talk to the person in the mirror in the morning, every morning. Talk to the person in the mirror. I don't know who you will see in the mirror, right? Talk to that person. You will be successful. You will be better than yesterday. It's gonna be better and better. I'm getting better and better in every way. Be positive because God is on your side. If you keep asking for His help, He's gonna help you. And Atomy is on God's hand. I know, I feel it. I feel it. Otherwise, there's too many things that you cannot explain. conclusion. I said this many times. I said, Atomy will save more people's lives than doctors, right? Because we have a great product, first of all. Hemohim, omega-3, pure tea, spirulina, Finezyme. It's going to happen in people many different ways. But also, it's going to help people financially. You know, before I met Atomy, I was like, you know, I'm sorry, Publish, you had a great, really, really tough situation, right? Me too. So many people out there still struggling so hard. Why? It could be many different ways, but the top reason, one of the top reasons is money. Money. You know, think about people kill people because of the money. People suicide because of money. People make so many bad things because of money. But Atomy gives them the opportunity, just like happened to me. You know, if I didn't get this opportunity 12 years ago, I don't know. Can I live like this by working for dry cleaners, by delivering the garments? Imagine my life if I'm still working in dry cleaners with 4 children, without green card, cannot go back to Korea, cannot stay here. My American kids, then they don't want to go to Korea. How can I make a living in America like that? Probably I'm not gonna, you know, I was asking God, just like Papishi, please take me away. I don't want to live this world anymore, right? It was too hard. I know so many people are like that out there. Doctors may save people's lives from dying from disease, but Atomy will save so many more people financially, spiritually, in many different ways. So what would you say? You know, just like you know the secret of Atomy, would you tell the secret to other people? Hey, try to listen to this. Hey, try this product. Take a look at this opportunity. It could change your life. You know, certainly it changed my life. I was just delivering garments, you know, to dry cleaners. I must be poorer than any of you in this room 12 years ago. So tough life. But thank God, Atomy can give you opportunity for free. And you don't have to invest any money. And you don't have to risk anything. And you could be so proud of yourself. People may misunderstand you for now because they don't know about Atomy. They just think Atomy is another just network marketing company, which is bad, but not Atomy. Atomy will prosper. Atomy will be the #1 distribution company in the whole world. I had a Zoom meeting with the country manager of the United Kingdom this morning, and I had another meeting with the German country manager in Europe. You know, I'll be traveling UK and Europe, trying to give the opportunity to as many people as possible, so that they could change their life. Because, you know, we have so many people are like that. And one more thing, last thing. Atomy is senior business, silver business. Look at us. Look at this room. We have more senior people than young people. Why is that? I don't know why, but this is certainly for business for senior people. silver people. Why? Because, you know, people, I just got a haircut today from a hair salon. She's one of my church members. She's more than 70 years old. You know what she said? She was like dying when she was locked up in her apartment because of the pandemic. She was staying home for a few months, doing nothing in her apartment. She was like, she was dying. But she said now is so happy because she has place to go. She has a job to do, but she has to pay the rent. That's the killing point. But anyway, you know, after you retire, what would you do, right? But if you do Atomy, you have people to meet, you have place to go, you have things to do, you have to goals that you could achieve. You could have a wonderful life. You could leave your legacy with $100,000 a month as a residual income for your children, right? And we'll live longer. Probably I'm gonna live more than 100 years. And for those people, the young people, probably they will live more than 120 years. What would they do for their rest of their life? Atomy will be perfect silver business for senior people. So anyway, I'm gonna finish my speech today, and hopefully you see some vision today. And I wanna meet you in person someday and talk about our future, your goal, your plan, and make a success together. Thank you very much for listening to me tonight. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Jason Shim. Everybody, let's give it up for Jason Shim, Crown Master Jason Shim. Yes, soon to be Imperial Master, right? All right.